But other than that, listen, I'm very positive about my team. I'm feeling really good. When it comes to your who's the favorite question, who cares? Who cares who's favorite? Because there are two things here. So let's say I say someone other than Liverpool is favorite. Okay, and if I say Liverpool are favorite, like what does it add? It adds no value to the conversation.
No, okay.
It is the broccoli on the plate. Who cares about the broccoli?
No
one cares.
Hassam, it's we want you to say it and we want you to mean it because you are a disingenuous brother. That is why. We want truth. But that's all we want. You say you're a man of truth and you bring truth.
You want to know who's favorites? I'll tell you who favorites.
Who?
Who's favorites is the team that must. Arsenal Football Club. You must deliver. Arsenal Football Club must deliver. Cry. You cry, KJ, and the Arsenal fans in the chat cry. You must deliver, and if you don't deliver, your manager is the biggest failure because Pep Guardiola has 1 win in 13 games, and you ain't top, mate.
Okay.
You ain't top. You're below Forest, mate. You're below Chelsea. How about Arsenal? You must. Don't bring pressure to someone who signed Federico Chiesa as his only signing. Have some shame in the core.
There's no listen, bro. This ain't about the pressure thing. Yeah, listen. Arsenal can still be the team that must without being the favorites. That's still a thing. You guys being the favorites is literally because you guys are playing brilliant football. You guys barely concede. You guys score goals, and you're 7 points clear with a game in hand. That's why you're favorites. If Man United were in that position, you would call us favorites if we were good. If Chelsea were in that position,
why are you projecting? Says who I would call you favorites?
Huh?
Why are you projecting? Says who I'd call you favorites. I said from the start of this. Listen, you watch the Terrace. You work on the Terrace. You know me. I'm not even against Arsenal. They called me an Arsenal glazer at the start of the season, so I cannot be a hater and a glazer at the same time. So I can't hate what I glaze. It's impossible. So here's the thing with the Arsenal conversation. They're supposed to be here, not me. I'm not supposed to be here. Fact.
Yeah, but you're here.
I'm here. But it is not even 2025 yet, Habibi. Relax. I'm not favorite. Arsenal favorite.
KJ, my guy has too much PTSD in his lifetime to not trust anything, bro. When you suffer too much PTSD in your life, bro, you can't trust anything until it's actually there. Until I see the league title at Anfield and I see what's his name, Van Dijk with the troop in his hand, I don't believe anything. But here's the thing: I'm going to listen. If Hussam's not going to say it, I will. I didn't expect them to be where they are. I'm not going to lie. New manager, I expect that maybe they would have a opening season, finish top 4, and then maybe next season when they sign new players, things will change. But with new information, we change our assessment. And the fact of the matter is, today on Boxing Day, we saw Chelsea drop points, City drop points, United drop points, right? Every one of the teams that is challenging. No, I'm not talking about teams that are challenging. I'm talking about the big clubs, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal haven't played yet, but every other team have played and they all drop points. You saw today Liverpool play in a game where they were top favorites against a team that was basically leaking goals the last 2 games, right? And they struggled. And the fact that even despite the fact that they struggled today, they still left that stadium with all 3 points. That is the mark of champions to me. It's games like this where you're having things that are not going your way and you still manage to get out of there with a win, right? Which is important because you saw it when they were 1-0 down for most of that first half, that whole game, right? Leicester were playing amazingly defensively, right? The defense was working. And then out of nowhere, like an RKO out of nowhere, Cody Gakpo blasted it into the net. And you're just like, bro, see what I'm saying, right? Things like that, out of nothing, out of nowhere.
No, I'm with you, but you're a Barcelona fan, right? So you're a neutral. You don't hate Arsenal, you don't hate Liverpool, you have no emotional attachment to any of these clubs. Everyone in the chat and Omar answer the question. Chat,
okay.
1-word answer. Don't write me paragraphs in the chat. Who must? That's the question I ask you all.
Okay, if you say who must, okay, if you say who must,
please tell me who must. Who must win this league? KJ.
Okay.
Chat right up. Let me get the chat right up. Chat, who must? Who must right now? Tell me who must win this league? Who must win this league right now?
If you're asking me,
look at how many people are saying Arsenal in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. Who's if you're asking me,
integrity and honor, answer right now.
Okay, so I'm answering right now, right? If you asking me who must, I would say Arsenal because I would expect that Arteta after what we're seeing this season with Pep's fall off, it should have been Arteta taking over, not a new manager who just arrived into the league, right? Let's just be clear. If we're asking who must, it's Arsenal. right? But at the end of the day, I think it's a fraud. I know this, bro. I've said this. I've been saying this.
It's not
But
my
no,
fault
but
he's a
but
fraud. It's my fault.
but that's
I
my
don't care if
point.
he's a fraud or not.
Yeah, but-
Manchester City fell off. We have all heard, and I say we because I know for a fact all of us have heard this statement. If Manchester City fall off, we will win the league. Habib,
Yes.
Manchester City fell off. They have 1 win in 13. Why are you not here? Why are you making this about me? Why are
Because
you
you're the
making
top of the league.
Don't make this about me, mate.
Hey, listen,
But
listen,
see-
brother. If you were okay, listen. I'll go to David in a sec. I just want to say this, Hussam. If you were second, like 2 points behind Arsenal at the top, I would not be sitting here saying, Hussam, you guys are favourites, because you wouldn't be favourites because of the history of Arsenal in the last few seasons and your history going. Oh, sorry.
Why are Arsenal not favourites? Can I give you a logical explanation?
Because they're not favourites because they're what 10 points behind you, my brother.
They're not 10 points behind. That's misinformation. Don't lie to your
How
audience.
many? How many? How many
Listen,
points? How many
Hold on,
points
let
are
me
they
check.
behind?
Let me check. Let me
It's
check.
9
How many-
points only.
No, 9 points. Okay,
6 points. 6 points,
No.
actually.
Oh,
No,
6
no,
points.
no. It's
Whoa,
9
whoa,
points.
whoa, whoa. It's 9
9
points.
points.
9 points with the
Here's,
game in hand, by
here's
the
why
way.
Arsenal are favourites. Arsenal are
they- you both
favourites
have the
because
same
they have
games
the
played. You both
easiest
have
run
17
in the
games
second
played.
half of the season. We play Aston Villa away, Brighton away, Brentford away, Chelsea away, City away, and Everton away. We got 6 games that are really difficult. Arsenal's run in the second half of the season is a piece of
but
piss.
but Sam, what happens before that run? You've got games you can win. You can accumulate points.
If Arsenal
You
lose
can
to
get
Ipswich
to a
tomorrow, I'll
point
say we're
where
favourites.
that run
Okay,
means nothing
okay,
to you,
okay.
man.
If Arsenal lose to Ipswich
But
tomorrow,
it's-
I'll say we're favourites.
Okay.
No,
wait.
what's-
Wait,
sorry,
before you, KJ, can I just say this?
One sec. Sorry. Say that again, Hussam, so the people them can hear that.
If Arsenal lose to Ipswich tomorrow, I'll say we're favourites.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we hear. Okay. But here's the thing. Because let's be clear, you guys are currently what 7 points clear of Chelsea, right? 7 points today after today's win, right?
Why
So
are
you
you
still technically you still have no because they are the only. You're the
Hold
second
that,
in the
David.
table.
Hold
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
David.
yeah.
You
You're
are
second.
second. You're the closest thing to them. That's why I'm mentioning you.
Thank
We're
you.
not
You're
even
second to them.
We're not even like that. We're not
No,
like
but
that.
you're the closest team to them. That's why I chose. That's why I called you. Right?
And
You're the
that's
closest team to them. But
on
you're
us
7
teams,
points.
not
Okay,
us.
all right. You're 7 points clear with a game in hand. So you win that game, you'll be 10 points clear of the team that is currently behind you in the table. Right? I get it, Hussam, right? At the end of the day, someone who watches the Premier League, I've seen Liverpool like. You know, they look like they've got like if you remember like the club Pep years, you guys had opportunity of winning the league, couldn't get it done. You remember the Suarez season. We all remember all these seasons. So I see why you're kind of like very skeptical and be like, okay, wait, let's just wait. It's still early in the season, you know, anything can happen. I don't wanna put myself out there just yet. You understand what I'm saying, right? I hear that. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the difference for me is, Hussam, is that this current Liverpool team, you still have a lot of the players that you have now who were there when you guys won the league. So a lot of these players, like the Van Dijks, the Salahs, the Trents, all right? What's
Two
that?
things. Number one, that's factually incorrect. Number two, we had the same players for the last 4 years. Tell me why we had 0 league titles.
No, but I understand
City-
that. You didn't.
well,
But no, but here's the point. Hussam, the point you're missing is because where you are right now in the table, right? The fact that you guys
I'm grabbing
no,
back, baby. You can't
no,
resist her. You can't
no,
press me.
no, I am not
Tell
trying
me,
to press you.
Omar, since you know, tell me the names of the players that won the league at Liverpool that currently still there. Tell me.
Okay,
ahead.
Allison, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
You said Trent. No, don't cheat. You can't say Trent twice. Start again.
No, okay.
Trent,
Allison in
Robertson,
goal.
Van Dijk, Gomez. That's 5. Who else? Go
Right. Okay. Salah, right? What's his name? Who do you guys have in midfield? I
What's
don't
his
think
name?
none of your midfielders technically.
Yeah,
are
there you go then. Who else?
Was Curtis Jones not there?
Curtis
No,
Jones.
man.
But Curtis Jones was the youngster. He was okay. I've just mentioned 6 players, but also here's
Sam, we
okay,
have
Who's Think about the players. But look at the core. But this is the thing. Look at the core of your team right now. Your core is who? Players like Salah, right? Salah, Van Dijk in the defense, right? Trent, he's also one of the core players. Whether you rate him very highly or not, or whatever, he's still one of the core players, right? Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah,
He's still one of the core. But that's my point. At the end of the day, what's important is you have a core of players who've been there when you won the league. And that is what is important. It's not always about the team, the players that you have. Sometimes you can have players that win the league that are not good enough. You understand what I'm saying, right? But if you have players who've been there and been integral to why you win the league before, you can look at it and say, okay, I look at Salah, the form that he's in right now, bro. He's on a madness. And listen, I will get into that because I haven't spoken to you yet, right? And this is the thing, Hussam. I've said, for me, the conversation should start. There should the conversation of Salah being in the conversation for the best player in the Premier League. I'm sorry, at some point the conversation has to begin, because let's be clear here. If he wins the league this season, he's won 2 league titles in a team that haven't won a league in 30 years. If he wins the Champions League this season, that's Ballon d'Or in 2025. Done.
Pause over. We're not.
If he wins the league and Champions League this season,
No, pause. We're not including that Chelsea. We're not including that Chelsea one, Hassan.
Why
We're
not?
including the Chelsea.
The Chelsea bums count Hazard's Champions League where he was eating potato chips on the bench. Stop it.
I saw that, Osam. I saw that. Sorry,
Again,
I wanted to
again,
come to
but my point is, think about this for 1 second, right? Salah, since he's arrived in this league for Liverpool since 2017, has consistently for 7 years, right, put 20 goals a season, constantly, every single season he's been here. And this guy is 32. Let's remember, this guy, bro, is not technically in his prime anymore. And he's got 16 games, 16 goals, and 11 assists. Yo, we're talking about, this is Ballon d'Or level form
You
here.
see how Nunes robbed him of an assist today? By the way, for the people who say Salah is not technical, Robertson.
Oh my God, did you see that pass to Nunes?
Today,
Oh my
he
days.
controlled it so gracefully. Played the ball in from behind to 9, and then number 9, as per
Listen,
usual,
That
smashes it
pass was
straight.
a joke, man.
Yeah,
That pass was an absolute joke.
Salah is up there as one of the best players we've seen in the league, and people who deny that are crazy. David, what are you here to say, my brother? 'Cause you don't normally turn up for these things. So.
Oh my God.
Why are you here, David?
Because I'm here to say that his Liverpool are now favourites. That's what I'm here to say. I'm saying Arsenal must. That's not changing. For me, Arsenal must.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
agree 100%.
Must.
But Liverpool, for me now, your favourites. Man City, I don't think are in this anymore. The pie chart,
Oh, hell no.
again, Hussam knows what I'm talking about when I talk about the pie chart. I had us at 1%, bro. I said the odds of us winning this are so low. You don't even put us in there. It's not worth it. Okay. But I gave Arsenal like, I think it was like 60% or like 50% or whatever. Now that percentage is growing and it's going in Liverpool's favour. So right now for me, you're the favourites. I've got you at 60%. You're gonna win the league. And you've got and to me, it's not you must just yet, because there's still a lot of games left. But in my metaphor of a league title, Liverpool are on pole. They qualified. They qualified 4 tenths ahead of everyone. Okay, you're leading the race now. It's if you get caught up, that's on you, because you guys have the fastest car. You got the fastest car on the block.
Can I ask you a question, David? Genuine question, no agenda. And Omar can answer this, and anyone in the world can answer this. If I told you in August we're doing a top 6 preview show, we're all there. I told you guys, City's gonna win 1 out of 13 games. Who would you have said would have won the league? Be honest.
Arsenal.
Oh no, but that's why I still have.
Arsenal,
Yeah, but that's why I still have Arsenal as
That's
must.
what I'm saying.
But at the start of the season, I remember fighting on the show with Tom Little saying Liverpool will be third and comfortably third. People would say, "No, they're gonna be in a top 4 race." We said, "No way." These.
Yeah, but you want to
guys-
know the problem that you're fighting with Tom Little. Tom Little is the worst.
No, me and Tom Little agreed. I was saying me and Tom were the only ones saying that Liverpool will comfortably be ahead of all the other people. So if someone had said if Arsenal aren't on it as well, who would then it would have been Liverpool. So the difference between you guys and Liverpool is not the same difference between Liverpool and Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? The gap is way smaller.
That is true, David. That is true. We got a poll running currently right now in the chat, and at 80%, Liverpool are considered favourites for the Premier League, and Arsenal.
I mean, on paper they are KJ, but that's not a surprise.
Just
They're
division
7
is
points. They're 7 points clear with a game in hand. Like, I'm sorry. If there was City, let's say City were the ones that were where Liverpool are now, we would have been wrapped. The league would have been wrapped up. We would not be talking about who's winning the league at this point. I don't care that it's December. But
why are you guys removing Chelsea from this conversation, acting like they just can't win
because they just lost. and you
Yeah,
guys
but we
beat
lost
them.
to Forest at
Now,
home.
to be fair, Chelsea are in it as well. Chelsea,
Yeah, they
in
are.
it.
They are. Yeah, they are. They are.
Chelsea are in it until they're not. And but the thing is, their percentage is lower than Liverpool's, and it's also lower than Arsenal. So I think that's the main thing about it. Ram.